surface of the ocean on a mission critical to national security somewhere in the western Pacific Ocean. Our submarine is traveling north when all of a sudden there's a noise over here on the left-hand side that I have to investigate. I give the immediate course order to come left to course 270. As we're coming left, I'm monitoring the entire situation and course correcting. Continue left to 250. As I hit 255, I've overshot the target, come right to 275, come left to 266. You see, in a 90-second period, I've made 5 different decisions. The first 4 decisions were 40-70, where I didn't have complete information. And what you can say is I didn't make the right decision on those first 4. I failed on those. But we can't look at it from that perspective. You see, those first 4 decisions allowed me to fail my way to a successful 5th decision. Now, one note here is that you can't use 40-70 on every decision that needs to be made at your company. If you're doing the load calculations for an 8-story building, or you're putting together the loan documents of a $100 million loan, those have to be perfect. All right, so how does it feel when you're making a decision and you're only 40% probability that you're correct? Look, it feels really, really uncomfortable, and I think that's the point of it. What 47 makes okay is that it feels uncomfortable to make a decision, especially when you don't have enough information. All right, so here's a couple of tips that you can put into place as you implement 40-70 in your company. First, when there's any type of conversation that's happening, anyone in the conversation, if they believe you're between 40 and 70, they're to speak up and ask, are we above 40? If everyone in the conversation says yes, encourage the team to take the shot and make the decision. The second tip is, your next decision is not your final decision. Now, the best example of this is the F-21 torpedo. It has a speed of 55 miles an hour and can hit a target up to 31 miles away. Now, if I'm 600 feet below the surface of the ocean, I have a target that's over here on the right, and I have to engage that target, I'll start moving the submarine to the right, and I'll immediately fire the torpedoes. The reason I can do this is because what do you see here on the screen that is in between the torpedo and the submarine? Yes, you see a wire. And so what's happening in the submarine is we're monitoring all the information of the torpedo, and we're also monitoring the information of the target. And then we're sending signals to the torpedo to course correct to success. Now look, when we have some type of challenge, it's just human nature to try to figure out all of the next steps that we need to take. But what's really important to focus on is the next step. Can we 40-70 it, and can we course correct to success? All right, so let's summarize the top 3 things that you need to put in place so you can give your employees the confidence to take the shot. Number 1 is, make sure that you're leveraging technology to manage the sea of infinity. Number 2 is, make sure that every employee understands the top 3 and their top 1 quarterly goals of their department. And then number 4 is, adopt the 40-70 mindset and course correct to success.